Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I think you guys need to give me a minute. Let me get some water. Eh? Sorry, I need some water. You know, I gotta get some water while I speak. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Such a wonderful day today. Such a wonderful day today. First of all, my name is Daphne Maximilian Christian Pratt, in case you do not know me. And if you're not following my pages, I think I've tagged all of them. I'll be grateful if you can. And if you're not following me on YouTube, please try and do so. That's one of the ways you can assist me to grow. Okay, my name is, I'm a little bit hoarse because I've been talking and doing a lot of things for the past few days. My name is Daphne Maximilian Christina Pratt. For those of you who don't know me, aka Caseta Kitchen. First of all, I just want to thank God for just today being a wonderful day. And I just want to tell we people in Sierra Leone, thank you. By the way, who that the way not know me na the PRO for People's Power in Politics. In case in I don't know, People's Power in Politics, not to a political organization. People's Power in Politics, now Sierra Leoneans, we come together, we can they see the ills and the bad things the way they happen as alone, we can come and bring her out to the people. As mortal man, we all get with political party them where we affiliate with. But for me, I affiliate with the people of Sierra Leone. First of all, I want to tell all my people in Sierra Leone, we come out on Saturday for go exercise the democratic rights. I tell in all thank you. I gladly the way in which in all come out from all angle. In a go tell the world say, in a go tell the world say, in a get right for votes, in a go in a vote peaceful one. I believe say with the peace and tranquility we been day on that day, the vigilancy of the youth and the people of Sierra Leone, the election been go on well. Nobody not die as far as I concern, maybe one or two, which is normal in an election. After the election, we still the wait for the result we will not get it. When a wonderful thing. But as the people's power in politics, I they observe the election very closely. I they observe the interviews where ECSL they make, where ONS they make, where the international communities they make, and at the same time, where they follow up with Reuters, where they follow up with Al Jazeera, where they follow up with BBC, where they follow up with Voice of America, where they follow up with all international organizations, because this is not the right time with Sierra Leoneans they can get the freedom. Wetin happen so on yesterday, the 25th, to me was not a surprise. For una, whether they follow me, pages them for too long, and I know say I love my country too much. I love my country to the point that if I no go Sierra Leone, I no get nothing for lose. I no born picking at Sierra Leone. I no born picking. But I remember say Sierra Leone na make me be wetin I be so today. I remember from Oshora to girls' school, to St. Joseph Bond, to Jala University, to Government Secondary Technical School. I remember growing up in Bass Street, Brookfields, till I go for the street, till I go Victoria Street, Take I go Tembetong. Take I come out Liberia, Guinea, Ghana, all across Africa, and take today I in America. Now Sierra Leone now give me that opportunity there for make her able for meet so many wonderful people them in this life. For make her able to get the opportunity for Sidonaya and talk to the world and the world will listen to me. So I tell Salon thank you. And if I not get no way for pay Sierra Leone back, now for make Sierra Leone great. Now for make Sierra Leone a better place. Now for make Sierra Leone a place where with me brother and sister then therefore able for live and live a better life. I want to tell the people of Sierra Leone that within the first 5 days, we are so connected with election. But there has been a disaster where I know say people them know they pay attention. For the past 5 days, there have been 25 pregnant women that have died through childbirth at a cottage hospital. 25. Every blessed day, 5 pregnant women are dying in Sierra Leone because of lack of medical attention. I know we all concerned about the election. I go candy today, that's Sunday in review. But that one day force is very, very heartbreaking to me because me, I don't get experience but belay. And for Lake 5, every day they die. Sierra Leonean no wake up and arise up. This not the time they forget with freedom. What happened yesterday na the Republic of Sierra Leone? To tell you guys the truth, I, Daphne, Maximilian, Christina Pratt, I am not surprised. For either way don't they follow me for too long. I want to tell the people of Sierra Leone, me na born APC Victoria Street area. When Sheki they pass, Livers they pass, now we then they talk to go small pepe. Yes, so me na born APC woman. But me party no matter to me like the people of Sierra Leone. After the first 5 years of Ernest Koroma in leadership, where he do wonderfully, that he not be even get reason for campaign for a second term. He reach a point where he be too slack in lefandul. He be reach a point where it takes Sierra Leone like for saying in backyard garden. He reach a point where he not be care but Sierra Leone. So many things that down they go on. The lawlessness of the youths, it not be the care again, but the youths where it not be first way can be care for the youth. So it not been care again, but the youth, rampant corruption, people they just they do bata, the people that they suffer. Na me bakakanaya. I campaign against them. I campaign against them. And it's Kuruma. I not campaign for SLPP. I not campaign for APC. I campaign for a new direction. By then, new direction was Mohamed Kamari Mamansari. And when Mohamed Kamari Mamansari can America, when if can do in campaign or talk to the people, I go to the meeting, I ask him waiting my intention in manifesto. He give me a manifesto, I buy him, and I continue. I said I support him. I support him till he lost. When he lost the election, I think to say there were two sides, the devil or the pit. And I look at the Ernest Koroma and the way I don't see the corruption or whatsoever. I think to say Mother Bio before be the better choice. I choose Mother Bio for certain reasons where I don't always the talk. Number one, everybody in this world deserves a second chance. Sometimes you deserve a third time chance. Sometimes you deserve even a fourth chance. We are all not perfect. We all they make mistakes in this life. Sometimes some mistake the way some people they make in this life, you know they ever think to say it go ever recuperate and become a better person. So because of that, I look mad at you. I say this man don't learn a lesson. Maybe this man could come and can unite the country. Even though yes, people let me they tell me say, oh Kasala Kitchen, you they make a wrong choice. But I'm the type of person who like forgive people chance. Another thing again, where I been look mad at you with was when he came with him beautiful wife, Fatima Biu. I look am like this woman, I be actress. And as an actress, you are a community person. You not the kind person we go look for rub body with people then bring them come together. Because now that one day we know actress them for do for gather people then together. Especially Sierra Leone, we get two industry. When are the two most industry when are in the gathering of people. When are the football and the music industry. And with Fatima, I think waiting have been taught with the idea of the football side and the idea of the entertainment side. I've been thinking to say I better fit. And again, like what I say, when the during the course of the campaign, the words the way they made the talk were so encouraging that they come for can make Sierra Leone great, that they come for transparency. When and that one they will not be see that the second part of Mother Bio in government. So now one of the reasons that they will make, I've been glad they say where they can get new direction. But sometimes they will for ask whose kind direction. When this go, and they give a parable to what happened yesterday. Because most of them think they are way at the talk so now till way I don't talk for 5 years back. But at the bring and come butu let the Salomon go understand. Say why make I not surprise? Why make I be done the talking thing they are? Why make them think they are very important? And why make Sierra Leoneans get for stand up and defend the constitution? In the words of Julius Mandela, democracy is not free. Sometimes you have to take up arms to defend your democracy. Sometimes you have to take up arms if it is necessary to defend your democracy. With that being said, let me continue. When this government came into power, when this Madam Yuka into power, we see say it come for bring division in the country. We see say it come for scatter the fundamental aspects of we country. We see say it come with a sinister objective and motive when it take over. In other words, Madam Bio deceived the people of Sierra Leone. It come immediately, it begin implement a one-party state. It came immediately. It began terrorize the people of Sierra Leone. It came immediately. It began give in dictatorial tendencies. But Sierra Leoneans, we are not paying attention. I can remember the first thing that Madabio did when he came to power. Now for sack everybody the statistics. That was the first cry of the people. And after that sacking, it was 85% on tribal lines that were hired. That was the start of where we are today. We are in a perilous times. We're in a time in which we have to defend our democracy. I can remember President Madabio, they travel around the one whole world for make Sierra Leone image great. But I wonder today, what in the world they talk about Sierra Leone. The president we travel 510 times for go make the country great. Yesterday, during the ESCL meeting, the Mr. Connor say nobody not for come out and give a result, either win or either no win. And approximately about an hour, we see Soiree and the APC team come out and give a press conference that Madabio has won the election. And if my memory can serve me right, during Connor in press, press, press briefing, he said they go there before even the press conference starts. But we all see there was no interruption on the APC press conference. They were dancing, having their fun. But yesterday was the fourth assassination attempt on the opposition. That was not a mistake. Words do matter, especially when it comes from a leader. Few months ago, President Bio decided to call the opposition terrorist. Few months ago, President Bio willfully, intentionally sent troops to assassinate Dr. Samura and his team. When Dr. Samura was returning back to Sierra Leone, the world stood, the world watched. The people of Sierra Leone stood, the people of Sierra Leone watched. September 8, August 8, 9, and 10, the people of Sierra Leone who had voted for Madabio called upon him to listen to their cry. What did he do? He turned the barrel of the gun on the people, murdered them in cold blood. And up to today, no one is answerable. All what we have are fake and bogus commission of inquiries that leads to nothing. For the past 5 years, the people of Sierra Leone have been held hostage in their own country. Democracy is slipping down our hands. Freedom of speech has eroded to slavery. Freedom of association is now a death trap. Freedom of movements is now laced with various checkpoints, on call for harassment, hungry wild trigger camajos who have been given arms not to defend the people of Sierra Leone, but to defend a rogue regime that its only desire is to impose itself on the people of Sierra Leone. For 5 years, Sierra Leone has been a place that even our ancestors are crying in their grave. They are turning in their grave. They are not happy with the amount of blood that has been shed in that country in so short a time, in which we are supposed to have peace, unity, and tranquility. For 5 years, the people have been suppressed. The people have been depressed. Hunger is the order of the day. Abuse of drugs is the order of the day. There is virtually no hope for the youths of tomorrow. But yet still, we see our leaders enriching themselves. We see our leaders abusing their power. We see our leaders abusing the people who they claim to represent. It is time for the people to take their country back. It is time for the people to take their country back. I can remember 5 years ago when we had an election, there were certain couples who were both of the opposite party. For us, it was fun. Everybody goes their way. And that I think that was one of the reasons when I started Fox Up, is you say, Auntie you left me here. We'll come up party on man, they can do with it. Then the party na yanda. Inside we will win a couple. But now it's not happening. Since the 10th of August, the lives of our citizens, the lives of our brothers, the lives of our sisters, the lives of our people is in jeopardy. We are no longer allowed to speak out. We are no longer allowed to associate. We are no longer allowed to think with our own minds. Democracy needs to be kept. Democracy does not come easy. I want the people of Sierra Leone to realize that for the past 25 years that Madabio was not in power, he went to college, and according to his wife, he had a PhD in coup d'etat. According to his wife, he has a PhD in murdering the lives of innocent people. I want the people of Sierra Leone to know that the father of democracy is the one that is murdering his own people because of the qualification he has. Today is a sad day in our beloved country. I have never seen a winner fight. I always see losers fight. And the actions of the Bio-led government proved that he is indeed a loser. Winners never fight. Losers do fight. What happened in Sierra Leone yesterday is a, should is a should be concerning to every Sierra Leonean. What happened yesterday in Sierra Leone should let Sierra Leonean brace up for what is about to happen. We have only one Sierra Leone, and we are not going to allow a dictator. And I repeat, we are not going to allow a dictator, or we are not going to allow dictatorship. It is about time the people arise and defend their constitution. I want the people of Sierra Leone to take notice of certain words that have been altered by this government and the repercussion that has happened with those spoken words. I remembered when this president took over office, the first lady came out and made a proclamation about mob justice. Since then, our country has degenerated to lawlessness. If you're of a certain cult, you're of a certain tribe, you have rights. If you're of a certain cult, you're of a certain tribe, you do not have rights. Our country has been divided as it has never been before, not even during the war, just within 5 years. For 5 years, Madabio never ruled Sierra Leone. For 5 years, he allowed his Jalika woman to rule Sierra Leone. And each and every utterance of Fatima Bio has been followed to the letter, and each and every one of those utterances has caused the lives of innocent Sierra Leoneans. Few days ago, during the campaign, not even during the campaign, we have all seen Austin Johnny and a whole lot of other Paupa people dressed in full military attire, going around the whole country, terrorizing, harassing, intimidating our people. And there has been no recourse. We are living in perilous times. I am talking to the women of Sierra Leone. How long will you women sit and allow Mother Bill to keep on murdering your children? How long will you women sit and allow Mother Bill to keep on murdering your children? How long will you women sit and allow Fatima Bill to live a better life for every day one of your sister dies at Cottage Hospital for lack of medical? When you look around your area, when you look around your house, when you look around your neighborhood, how many people have been murdered in cold blood since the start of this 5-year regime? How long will Sierra Leonean be complacent? How long will our children be used as traps? How long will our children be used as traps? How long do we have to wait till our country degenerates into a full-blood war? Fail not to realize this government supply and depend on the blood of its citizens. It is about time Sierra Leoneans rise up and defend their country. Rise up and defend their sovereignty. Rise up and defend this democracy. President Bill traveled 510 times around the globe. His main objective was to make Sierra Leone great again. But I wonder what the international community will be saying. But the international community has nothing to say if you, the people, are complacent. If in a way in a they feel the pain, in a sit down, in a relax, in a complacent, international community no go do nothing. If you been grab Saturday, you go vote. Now you rightfully you defend the votes. And now you right for defend them to the bitterest end. Because you vote now you power. You vote now you rights. And you vote now you voice. So if somebody want thief you vote, you sit down, you allow a let it thief you vote, now you young problem that one day. But I want tell the young people them what it happened na Sri Lanka. When Sri Lanka Prime Minister then go na election, Sri Lanka, the Prime Minister no win the election. He want do what Mother Bio do so. The people are not worry with him. They're not all gone. They're not all cutlass. What in the people then do? Then get that themselves in a million. Then walk towards him and tell us say you get for go. Now in a right for do that. Now in a right for do that. Now in a constitutional right for do that. Like when that be in a constitutional right for go votes. Like where they not be get lights na the police station in a all be putting a telephone in a say yeah we must vote now yeah. Like when we all be sit down. First of all, I want to tell President Bio for that free education. July 24, that free education, it really take place because I see granted all the count one for tell you say they all been tired. Baby themselves whether that belly, they all be the count the ballot books. That particular day, now say free education work. Because everybody been contributes. Or you they see people that they tin up na babu wire all for let them count because waiting to they know say they vote it matter. Our member in a say President Bio in talk 2018 say anything short of a free and fair election, he not go take them. And I saw the people power in politics. They ask the people, they say, if indeed you be not ever tin up na line and vote for your democratic rights. Now the time, let you go and defend your democratic rights. And they call on the woman them. And they call on the people them. How in a been go tin up? When lights no day. In a defend in a votes. In a fight for votes. Now so I want call in on inner for go back and defend in a votes. Madabio not for be a dictator. We been campaign for him. We been fought for him. When he win, we gain the power. Let we not allow Mother Bio for can be a dictator to we the people of Salone. Mother Bio travel around the one world. He go make Salone great. If not that kind greatness there, me people them let we back off. Because this greatness, now the greatness where they lead we down the drain. One country, but not to one people. One set of people get right for express the democratic rights, and other set of people are terrorists. Tell God thank you for we first lady, where they give instruction. Usai Sierra Leoneans for belong, and Usai Sierra Leoneans not for belong. With the mass, with the go na a dangerous road. We dey go na road where if we not careful, we not tin up, we not all we lapa, we the woman there, we not tie we oja, we not tie we belle. Now we the woman them go feel the bunch of it. This road where Madabio they lead we so. In I not forget oh. Now me wig. I can talk about me wig, people can laugh. Now me wig. Now I make we know say he get PhD in coup d'etat. And I not forget. Now me wig. Now I make it web tell we say the only thing where he go learn 27 5 year away there in London. Now PhD in coup d'etat. But me no say the people's power in politics can rise up against any arm, against any ammunition. And this is not the time. The world, they watch the father of democracy. The world, they watch the father of democracy. And if that democracy this, I they call upon the women of Sierra Leone for arise and defend their votes. And they call on the people of Sierra Leone for arise and defend the constitution. And they call the people of Sierra Leone for arise and defend the country. Yenga, within the border with Guinea, is being occupied by foreign troops. But the barrel of the gun is being turned against the people who elected Madabio as a president. It is about time we give him the Sri Lanka style or we give him the Samuel Kedo style. But Madabio has to go, must go, and will go. Madabio has to go, must go, and will go. The people of Sierra Leone will not sit and allow a dictator to lead them to destruction. The people of Sierra Leone will not allow a dictator to lead them to destruction. Some of you do not even know the implication if for every reason you allow Madabio a second time. This is the worst Sierra Leone has ever had. This is the worst election that has ever happened in the world. No presidential debates, nothing. And I tell God, thank you for me week. Because they're not me go take me week. Not me for no say the plan was now for APC go cut stay. Then it come. Madabio go unopposed. But because they're not able to implement that plan, now the intimidation plan. But Sierra Leonean, if you're not complacent, when inna be tinap na line for go votes, inna when no get lights, inna put in a phone for counting a vote, then a name for depending a vote. The international community they say it's a long right now. So now the time when Sierra Leone for grab and tell the international community when Madam Yomi they go tell say na the father of democracy this, na the democracy this, let the international community come to aid. And we not get for do a long time. Now we get for do. The earlier the better. Democracy does not mean freedom. Sometimes you have to fight for your freedom. And if it is necessary to take arms to defend your freedom, you have the right to do so. The people of Sierra Leone, and they call upon the women who were ready. And they call upon the women who were ready to go and vote. And they call upon the youths who were ready to go and vote. And they call upon the mothers who were ready to go and vote. And they call upon the fathers who were ready to go and vote and who voted for change to stand up and defend their constitutional rights. It is our right to defend our votes. In as much as Madabio said, 2018, that anything less of a free and fair election, he will not agree. I believe Dr. Samura will stand by his people and refuse any intimidation or falsification of this election. And I'm calling upon the people of Sierra Leone to stand up and defend your votes, to stand up and defend your country. It has been known that the president could not defend the country because if he could, he should have taken care of Yinga. But all what he does is to turn his barrel on the people while he enriches his wife and his family. The people of Salone, them people, they are not good for a country. And they telling her, when in a look at that airport where they talk about, it's shameful. Now the only airport in the world where they pay $25 for go inside, you pay $25 for car inside. Then if you go, you get excess, then they charge you for the excess, but then they give you receipts. From when that airport today, you go come, you drive, you go, you carry, you left your post, you go. Now you know they happen again. You get for pay where you go left person. And pretty soon, waiting I don't know, most of that Lunge land that the airport property, and I get for begin pay tax to Sona group of company. The things the way they own that they know they telling her, all because they want give Fatima Bio one private jets. By the way, I'm telling her, say Fatima Bio don't left yesterday, don't go London with him picking them. He don't left yesterday, he don't go London with him picking them. After he don't declare Usai APC for Sidom, Usai APC not for Sidom. Today, he don't left, he don't go London with him picking them. But he left me and you. And then stupid one them where he don't give money for puel the young country. But our ask inna some of una inna asking herself say Usai Lawrence Liman day like today. Lawrence Liman August 10 we been they go from host to host. They go do bad things to people then. Inna asking herself Usai did like today. For person like a Fatoma Sambolt, where you, Fatima pay you for go na APC office, young boy like you go, you burn the office, you proud, you say, yes, I don't burn APC office. What, now go Fatima, don't go so. He left you in a salon. If something happen, if the people, because the people they get for a price. No, that one day there's no doubt about it. The people get for a prize. The people get for defend their votes. A winner never fights. Now a loser they fight. And the assassination attempt on the incoming president will never be accepted by the people of Sierra Leone. If Mada Bioga for kill the entire citizenry, it go get for do that one day. But the people will go kidnap and vote, get for defend them vote with their soul, their body, their blood, and their might. Because the people have spoken. The people have spoken. And now we right for defend with constitution. Now we right for defend with country. And together we can make a change. This not a one-man business. This that everybody for comot in mass. Comot in mass and defend the votes. If Madabio be do so well, why the intimidation? If Madabio be do in diligent service to the people of Sierra Leone, he should have been the best president. But no, he allowed his wife to come and it fluctuate into our country. Not only it fluctuate our country, it divide the country. Not only divide the country, they even sell half of the country. I wish, these people now want for commot because they know that by the time, let me tell you that the delay game they want play. To tell you that the truth. Now the delay game they want play. Because if they come on now, the things where the people they go observe, where they don't do, when not legal, when they cost we country for go down. And they telling her. I remember when I can't talk about Black Johnson, some of Ina be argue with me. Some of Ina cost me. Some of Ina tell with me what I want tell me. But today, the things that were then a Black Johnson. First of all, I want to make observe. I want to make in a way then a salon where they watch an area day. Now military the gardener area day. The stone that where they even pull na Black Johnson day. Then from the place, then the load na plane, na a ship and can go because waiting on a mineral. The people in a wake up. I know what they talk. Now the same way I've been telling about Black Johnson, I don't believe. Now the same way I'm telling her, but York, and I don't believe. Say they give a Nigerian Sierra Leone and baptize them. They give them with historic and heritage. I know say Poku of we freedom fighters them. When they at the social media, Poku don't back down. Like Africanist Press, like Dr. Lahai. But me, I don't get nothing for lose for telling inner Sierra Leoneans the facts. The only thing where I dey lose na for go na me soil and eat from the ground. The only thing where I dey lose na for let us see we picking them. They able for worker free. When they're sick, they're able for go to hospital, then get medicine. What are they lose? Now for let the government, they put money in a people in pocket instead of in the hands of the people. Ayeri, where one of the observers, they talk about the one of the main problem where we country gets. This government, they come and deceive una the people then. Say, and they take care of quality education. What do you call quality education? When the building, the structure, the infrastructure do not even have lights. Most of these so-called schools that they call quality education do not have lights. And yet still, they are enriching themselves and at the same time deceiving you people about free quality education. The people of Saloon, in a getting cup, in a getting water, in a getting flour. Now in a time for baking a bread. Now in an opportunity for baking a bread. Freedom then in a hand. Prosperity then in a hand. Unity then in a hand. Oneness then in a hand. But the power of the people can supersede against the barrel of the gun. And I want to tell you, the more the merrier. It is about time we take our country back. Our country has so much to offer. We country is rich, but yet still we live in abject poverty. All because of mismanagement. All because of greedy leaders. We not ever walk. We're all waiting and depend on. Now for can't steal out of the mouth of babies and children. No wonder each and every day, 5, 10 pregnant women, they die na cottage hospital. And we get some idiots there. Where them people and they suffer from the same thing there. Because of the greediness, the selfishness, because of their own personal gratification, they prefer Sierra Leoneans to die. Now, whose kind of country will they live? As if Sierra Leoneans, they happy for a mother we're going to do a job that was murdered in cold blood only because she belongs. Only because it belongs. Where are we heading to? How long in a go sit down in a take that? How long mother before they kill in a picking them? Now it don't begin kill the granny them. Cold-blooded one too. Cold-blooded. How long mother before they mend the people them? How long? It left to you now. But again, we get two options. It is either we run him out the Sri Lanka way or we take him down the Samuel Kedo way. The people have the power. The people should arise. A man match can drive Mother Bill out. I remember when some people they see certain people during when they want to go exercise their rights, the people of Sierra Leone, they bounce on them people they run. So if Mother Bill think to say Inky just assassinate anybody, 1 million man march. Let's see how it works. It is your right to defend your votes. It is your right to defend your country. And it is your right to defend yourself. When one puts Mother Bill in power, nobody no be shoot gun. But for the past 5 years, for every day, there's a gun that's being shot. There's an innocent citizen that's being killed only because you express your democratic right, not even your democratic rights, your God-given right to speak. I thought we voted for a president. I never knew we voted for a killer that has no feeling, that has no love for the people, that is so selfish, that is so marginalized, that is so tribalistic. It is time the people of Sierra Leone rise up and defend your country. My name is Daphne Maximilian Christiana Pratt, aka Casada Kitchen. I pledge my love and loyalty to my country, Sierra Leone. I vow to serve her faithfully at all times. I promise to defend her, honor her good name, always work for her unity, peace, freedom, and prosperity, and put her interests above all else. So help me God. Thank you all, my wonderful people. You have a wonderful day, and let's stand up and defend not only our constitutional rights, not only our vote, but again, let us defend our country from a rogue president. Madabio must go. Madabio will go. And Madabio definitely has to go. It is your vote and your voice do matter. Love you all guys. In and out. For those of you who've not followed my YouTube page, I'll be very happy if you can follow, like, share, invite your friend, tag your friends. And for those of you on my YouTube, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for subscribing. You can come and subscribe as well. That makes it better. And for those of you who have not yet donated, subscribe to my channel. I asked for 10 subscribers since January. I still have only 4 people who have subscribed. So both of my pages are monetized, so you can go and subscribe in any of my pages. I love you all guys, and I'm out.